I'm back. Hi, hello. Yes, I disappear for a month, over a month, and I just hop back on like I didn't disappear. I know, who am I? Who do I think I am? Now, today I wanted to kind of do like a get ready with me, kind of like how all YouTubers are, get ready with me. Where have I been? What's going on? Life update. Yeah. I'm following the bandwagon. I'm a bandwagoner, okay? So I just wanted to sit down and just talk about life, talk about my mental health, talk about everything, and use some new products. Now, I did get a lot of products sent to me in PR, and I kind of just want to test them out because, truthfully, I haven't been doing my makeup, so this is kind of first impressions as well. I do want to be upfront and honest, as I always am, that some of the products that I'm using today were sent to me by Look Fantastic, which is an online retail store. Now, they have a ton of brands that you are familiar with, like Isler, ABH, Stila, Estee Lauder, Laura Mercier. They have a ton of brands, and it's very similar to what you guys might be familiar with, which is Beauty Bay, and they just ship worldwide and things like that. So this video is sponsored. I'm not getting paid, but they sent me these products, so I just want to be honest, okay? I was hoping that today's video was going to be like a full face of first impressions. I don't even have a new primer, so we're going to use my trusty Juno Moonshine. This is my ride or die. We love her. And I'm just going to apply that in areas where I just want to fill in my little pores and fine lines, things like that, and just hydrate the skin. Let's start with the most obvious question. Where have you been? I have been working full-time. Yeah, hey, I'm not a starving artist. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Yeah, so I've just been working a ton of weddings as per usual, and it's just honestly increased. I thought that I would have my spike during June, July, but no, September and August have just been absolutely crazy. Even though September has barely even started for me, it has been absolutely insane. So I have been prioritizing, my days off in the week and really just been taking care of myself. And, without the pressure of posting on social media, I find myself to be a lot happier, and it feels a little bit more refreshing on my end because I could really focus on family time, and I could really focus on hanging out with people that I enjoy being around, instead of just focusing on, okay, I have to upload 3 times a week, I have to make sure that I look picture perfect all the time, and it is just a nice break, honestly. I did get 2 shades of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I used to wear this all the time in high school, and I thought it would be fun to kind of reach back for it and to kind of see if I still like it or not. So I did get the shade Cashew, which actually used to be my first shade in this. Way too dark on me. I used this color when I was still on the swim team, and I look like a burnt rotisserie chicken. So I have the shade Tawny here, which this one is 3W1, which is in the medium range. But don't get me wrong, it's not like I like being off YouTube a whole lot or off social media a whole lot. I just think that I just had so much on my plate that I would have just rather stayed off social media. You know what I mean? There was not a single day where I had thought to myself, maybe I should sit down and film a video. But realistically, I just felt like I was not getting any sleep because of work. I had taken care of my friend who came to visit me, and also I'm taking care of my nephew right now, and thank God he's out the house right now because it gives me a lot of time to sit here and film and just talk and have my time. I've heard nothing but good things about this brand Moira. It's their Mega Concealer. It's waterproof and full coverage, and I got the shade Custard. I did buy this back when I went to New York with my boyfriend months ago. I know, I just haven't used it. So I'm just gonna apply this under my eyes, just in areas that I feel like I need extra coverage, because I didn't even do like a full layer of foundation. This kind of just gave me like a tinted moisturizer feel, which I'm fine with. Honestly, what I'm doing today is nothing crazy. I actually just got home from work, so I'm quite exhausted. This morning I was actually working a wedding, so I had to wake up at 6:30. I left and I got there at 8 o'clock, and I finished 9 people, and I got in my car at 2 o'clock sharp. So I was there for like less than 6 hours, I want to say. So I was kind of just busting my ass, and it was great, honestly. I love working weddings. I would not trade it for the world. My goal, honestly, was to work more weddings, and here I am, living the dream. It's great. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like I'm a starving artist anymore. Hey, yeah, it feels good. And you know, I am always honest, I don't make a lot of money off of social media anyway, so I am really just living it right now, and I cannot be any more happier. I have been manifesting this, I have been putting it into existence, and I have just been trying to think positive thoughts only. I'm really happy and content with where I am in life, and I really think that the month away was well deserved, even though it's my safe spot. I always say that social media is a place where I can disconnect and be myself, but really I wasn't taking my mental health as seriously, and I know I'm always like up and down with my mental health, and that's just how it is. You're never going to be completely happy with life. I just personally think you're never going to be truly happy with yourself unless you continue to challenge your goals and to challenge your limits, and that's just how it is. And honestly, with me acknowledging that, I think I've come to realize that I just have to do what's best for me, whether that's taking a break from social media or taking a 5-hour nap or just literally doing nothing all day. I just have to figure out like what is going to make me happy in the moment, and it's been really hard because I have been such a go-getter my whole life. So taking that break for me was really challenging, and to finally, you know, give myself boundaries and limits, I thought was also really challenging, but I've seen a huge improvement in my mental health. Okay, truth be told, I was literally about to dye my eyebrows on camera, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I think I have to do it when I'm not about to go out into the public world. So we're gonna put this away. This one's by Eyler. This is their dye brow, and I got the shade dark brown. So it just comes with this little kit here. I'm gonna put that back because it's very intimidating for me. I thought it was like one and done step, but it's not. So she's gonna be used for another day. I had a backup plan in case I wasn't going to use the dye, and that's the ABH Brow Kit. So this one is the mini set of the Natural and Polish Starter Kit, and this one has a mini mascara. It has the clear brow gel, which is already my favorite. I really love that. It has the brow definer and the brow wiz. Again, shade dark brown, as I always am. So I'm going to open this and just do my brows. I've never used the actual brow definer before, so this is going to be my first time using it. I have used the Brow Wiz, and honestly, the actual Brow Wiz pencil itself is great, but the actual container sucks. Like, I always feel like I break it or it falls out and it just doesn't end up working. So that's a bummer given the fact that these pencils are like $20. What do you think? Are my brows defined? I think so. Heck yeah, brother. I wonder if you guys are gonna kill me if I do a natural look. I know, I come back to YouTube just to do a natural look. What the hell? Kick her out! Boo! 0 out of 10! I know, sorry. Maybe we'll spice it up, okay? Maybe. I'm hot, I'm trendy, I have some soap brows here. This is the WB Co. soap brows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spray like the setting spray that's on my desk here into the pan, and I am just going to rub the spoolie in it and just get some product on there. I'm not necessarily going for a feathered brow look. I'm going for more of like a stay in place all night or I'll kill you type of look. And that's just the vibe here. So there's that. Do you see a little bit of a difference? I do. Oh, heck yeah. But a little bit more about like my personal life and what I've been doing. So I've been taking care of my nephew. Currently it's like 2 weeks of taking care of him, and he's been sleeping in my bed. He has been coming with me to work because some of my family members can't take care of him, and it's been quite a journey with him, honestly. I am really trying to have him read. He's 7, by the way, and he's doing a pretty good job. I just think that I need to teach him more about manners because he's definitely at that age where he wants things his way. And that's okay, you know? But at the same time, I really need to educate him on certain things. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on having him read like a manners book. He's really good about reading and paying attention, especially when I'm trying to teach him something. So that's good. I just think he's had nasty habits from some of my other family members, like his older cousins, who obviously are a little bit of a bad influence because they're also at that rowdy age where they think that they're boss and everything like that. So yeah, I just got to teach him a little bit more before he enters first grade, which hasn't started yet. I think today I'm going to use my Lunar Beauty Greek Goddess palette. I think a lot of the time when I was off camera, I was kind of reflecting on my past, and that's a good and bad thing. You know, you think about your past and you're just like, damn, I really went through it. And then also you're just like, wow, I really did that and I really persevered. I don't know. I kind of just been thinking about, I guess, my toxic past, and it was mostly just like, I guess my ex-boyfriends. My boyfriend and I, by the way, we are amazing. We're great. We're actually like the best we've ever been. But you know, I've kind of just been reflecting on my own time about like my past and things that I have been scared to talk about and why I've been scared to talk about it. I want to just one day speak up and not feel so afraid. I'm still kind of like hesitant to even talk about it. I guess where I'm getting at is I've just been doing a lot of reflection, and these reflections have definitely been really hard on me. And it's just the fact that I sometimes can't escape feeling so protective over myself and having it be the reason why I can't trust other people. I think for me, I just have a lot of trauma when it comes to creating relations with people, especially in person, and that is truly my biggest weakness. So I really want to step outside that comfort zone and make friends. I know that sounds crazy because it seems like I'm so sociable, but it's really hard for me when it's in person. When someone gives me a compliment in person, I'd rather just die. Like, I don't know, it's hard for me, and that's just the thing. I'm socially awkward. I have really bad social anxiety, and I've always had it since I was a little kid, and I am really trying my hardest to break free from it and to trust people, but it's just the fact that those things that I've experienced in the past is hindering me and my growth. So if you're going through what I'm going through, that's okay, because we all kind of grow at our own pace. And I know sometimes it gets really hard, especially because, you know, you see people hang out with their friends, or you see other influencers on social media collaborating with some of your favorite influencers, and you're just like, damn, must be nice. And I get it. I'm with you 100%. I don't even consider myself an influencer because truthfully, I don't even know who I'm influencing. But one day, I genuinely know that I am going to be an extrovert. It may not be now, but one day I will be. Yes, I will. That is a goal. And I think when that day comes, I am going to be so much more confident than I actually am now. And already I feel like I'm very confident in who I am and who I want to be. And I just know myself now, and it feels really great. But as far as today is concerned, my boyfriend and I, we are going to have dinner. Simple. We really haven't had the time to see each other all that often, just because, I mean, we do see each other, but like we don't go out as often as we would like, just because of work. Work has been busy on both of our ends, and I think when we both work multiple jobs, it gets really difficult sometimes. But I think the beauty of our relationship is that he's a freelancer, so he understands my schedule and I understand his. So I think that is another reason why I can trust him and we can communicate better, because I have been in a lot of relationships in the past where they've literally said to my face, all you do is makeup. That's not any work. Then you try and paint a face. Like, honestly, honestly, sometimes I wish I had the courage to literally pop off on somebody, but I don't. And that's okay. That is literally okay. Also, something that I really want to do for myself, I really want to take myself out on a date. I would love to go to a fancy restaurant and just dress up and just go solo. But I'm so scared. I am so nervous because listen, I just know people are gonna look at me. And that's the trigger of my social anxiety, people looking at me. I know, it's weird because you might be thinking, well, Jasmine, you make YouTube videos, of course people look at you, but it's different. It's different in person. Listen, I am here in my room, in the comfort of my own home, with a camera in front of me, okay? You are physically not here. But other people in the restaurant are. Like, that's just how I feel. But my therapist and I were working it out. He's helping me through it all. And yeah, one day I'll get there. Not today, but one day. So a little off topic, I've had some clients recently tell me, hey, you seem really familiar. And I'm like, I don't know you. But then they say, oh, I used to watch your YouTube videos. And in my head, I'm like, do you still not? I mean, that's not a bad thing, but I truly have felt like this, like these past couple of years, I have fallen off the face of YouTube. Truthfully, I don't feel like I'm as relevant anymore, and that's okay, that's fine. But at the same time, I think it's really cool because I do meet people who have genuinely watched my videos and still do, and it's amazing. I really feel like I've made a lot of connections, and you know, we talk about amazing things, and I truly love my job, honestly. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It is exactly what I wanted to do. You know, I went to school for business. You guys literally were here throughout my entire college career, so heck yeah. And I also love makeup, and I think meshing the two has honestly been amazing, and it's been quite literally a dream come true. I bought this from Colourpop. This one is the Colourpop Loose Pigment in the shade The Crab. This one's in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. And I'm just gonna apply that right over the blue because I want a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take my eyeshadow brush. I did wet it, and you guys know I hate the texture of wet brushes, but it has to be done, okay? It really does. So I'm just gonna take that on this wet brush, and I'm gonna pat it on my eyes. Yep. Oh my god, I forgot to set my foundation with powder, and I just tried to dust off this blue, and it's set on my face. Girl, I got places to be, people to see. Okay, it happens. Good thing I only did a little bit of foundation, honestly. Oh, lately, you guys want to hear a real life update? I have been feeding my inner child, and yeah, I'm not pregnant. If you know what inner child means, then you know. But I have been watching Strawberry Shortcake because I can, okay? Because I'm an adult and I can. I have access to things that I didn't have access to as a child, and now guess what I could do? I could watch Strawberry Shortcake. And you can watch it free on YouTube. Heck yeah, brother. Yeah. Somebody blessed our souls. I don't even know their username, but they uploaded all these Strawberry Shortcake movies. And you know what? I will give them a kiss on the mouth because that is honestly what they deserve. Truly. Okay, so I'm prepping my under eyes with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I wanted to try this, but I forgot to earlier. And I'm just applying that under the eyes. I love this highlighted look. I love applying like the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector right there. It just makes the look so much better, honestly. Now that I'm a little bit back here, it's looking really good. The eye look honestly is very superb. I didn't expect to go blue, but honestly, I heard people yelling at me if I went neutral, and that's okay. So we're gonna go in and just blend this. So I have been actually using TikTok a lot, and I've gained a lot of followers on TikTok, which I honestly didn't expect or just thought all of my story times would be super dumb, but it's honestly really fun. It's so fun, and it only takes me like a couple of minutes to film, just for like a couple of seconds. So I think it's very well worth it, honestly, in my opinion. I need a powder. I'm using my Shiseido Radiant Powder. I think this will look really good with the Charlotte Tilbury that I applied because my under eyes are looking amazing. But yeah, TikTok has been my life, honestly, at the moment. I'm addicted. Can't stop watching them, can't stop posting them. It's great. If you haven't followed me, it's the same username. You guys know the drill. And it's honestly one of those platforms that is either super toxic or super supportive. I don't know. There's like no in between. Have y'all noticed that? There's no in between. You can't just like live on TikTok. You either get like a ton of hate or a ton of support. That's fine, honestly. Ooh, come on, skin. I love that glow. I didn't even use any highlighter. It's just the Radiant Powder and the Flawless Filter. I did get the shade Fair in the Flawless Filter because I wanted more of that highlighted look. Ooh, stunning. It looks really good, really, really good. Do you guys remember the last video I filmed products that I feel like aren't worth the hype? Okay, so you guys have told me to actually buy the e.l.f. Putty bronzer. So I did go to Ulta. Damn, it has no shade. Oh, Golden Daze. Okay, so I got this one and I just thought, all right, let's use it on camera. So I'm gonna go in. Nothing is coming off of the brush. Okay, that's okay. Maybe a little bit goes a long way. All right. So I'm using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and this is what I would typically use with my powders. If I were to blend in my foundation, this would be the brush to do so. I'm not very impressed, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, I just think there are some things in life that are not meant to be. Me and this e.l.f. Putty line, not meant to be. For sure. Maybe it's just the fact that it's not as pigmented as I would like it to be, because I do have a Kaja product very similar to this, and it just gets the job done faster and quicker in my opinion. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the Kaja and I'm gonna go right over this side because this side's not my favorite. I do like this side better, but we're gonna go over this. I have Kaja's Play Bento in the shade Cloud Latte. Really love this. So it only comes with one cream bronzer, and then the highlighter and blush are powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this on this side. I don't know, this just gives me the effect that I want. Am I crazy or am I just being biased? You could let me know, honestly. We're all friends here. You could just let me know. Jasmine, you're a piece of shit. Honestly, you could really just let me know. Let me have it. Let me build up the e.l.f. side. I just want to see. I just want to see what's going on. I don't know. It's definitely a 5 out of 10 for me. It's not my favorite cream product, and I just feel like I could just use a darker foundation on the side of my face. That's just my opinion. But then again, I'm very particular with like my cream products, so that's just me in my opinion for now. First impressions, I just think it's okay. Let's go in with a cream blush. You guys haven't really been seeing me use cream blushes lately. I did get these ones from Revolution. This is the Fast Base Blush. Hey, they did give me all of the colors, so actually let me just show you what I got. They gave me a lot of neons, which you guys know, not my cup of tea. So we have like this hot pink here called Rose. We have more of what I would consider a rose tone, and this one is just called Blush. All right. We have this shade here called Raspberry. Very true. And we have this really hot pink called Bloom. That's nice. I just don't think that's my cup of tea. Originally, if I was gonna do like a neutral look, I was gonna use the shade Peach because I thought it was like super cute, very up my alley, a little bit orangey, a little bit pink in there. But I ultimately thought, okay, because we have a pop of color on the eyes, let's play it safe. And I am gonna finish up my eyes. I just want to take a break from it. So I settled on this shade here, this more like a mauve-y tone, mauve pink, and this one's called Bear. So let's go ahead and apply it. I want to see how it looks just swiped on the face, because sometimes cream blushes can take off your foundation, so I just want to see. Oh, she's frosty. No, that's just my powder. Just kidding. This is nice and sheer. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. I just thought, given that the colors are so vibrant, I was just thinking, oh, maybe it's just more vibrant. Also, it did take off my foundation underneath. Damn it. I don't love my cheeks at the moment, and that's okay. I'm gonna just try and save it with this palette. So this is by Pony Effect, and it's the Malibu Beach palette. So this is what it looks like. Very stunning. I may or may not have used this in a video already, but it's still pretty new in my collection. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this Malibu shade down here with this light shimmery shade. I'm gonna mix both of them together, and I'm gonna use this as blush. I applied too much blush, so I'm just gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury powder and then just tone it down. Today is just one of those days, and that's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly finish off my eyes, nothing crazy. I just wanna get it over with. I'm a little over this makeup look, and thankfully my boyfriend is still at work, so hey. I could take all the time I want. One day I would love to sit down and just talk about my stalker stories. But then my boyfriend told me, what if they're stalking you right now and you don't even know? And then I got nervous and I said, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't talk about it. Maybe we have to wait a couple of years, because now I'm nervous. Now I'm scared. Let's try this mini mascara that came with the ABH kit. I have not heard anybody talk about this, so we will see what she's all about. Is she all that in a bag of chips? I don't know. Is she? She's a little dry. She's a little... Ew. I don't know how to feel. I think maybe travel size mascaras don't work the same as full size, because hear me out, when you have a full size mascara, you have all of the product in there, and when you take the wand out, it kind of like goes through the wand a little bit more evenly than just a small tube like this. My lashes look pretty okay, even though I do have like the tiniest lashes. Actually, I should give myself the benefit of the doubt here, because they're not so tiny anymore. I've been using castor oil for almost a whole year straight, and my lashes look so damn good. I am so proud of myself, you know, and I know you know. I know you know that I know that my lashes look good, okay? And that's all I gotta say on that. So here's a little secret. Something new is coming to my website, my little shop. You guys know I sell handmade press-on nails, which I do not have on the moment, but I am planning on launching some lashes. So I want to try out a style for you guys today. I do have 5 lashes that I want to launch sometime this month. I don't know when, but sometime. And this style that I'm going to use is the style Fiery, but I don't really want to show you guys too much. I'm just going to pop them on, and then you'll see what they look like on my eyes, and that's all you're going to get. I was informed that my booty has to hurry up, so now I'm just gonna finish out my lips, and this one is the Shiseido Espresso Lip Liner. This is just one of those really dark browns that I feel like work really well with all nudes and will give you that 90s lip effect. Okay, and then the lipstick of choice is Juvia's Lady. Really pretty. And I'm still gonna use my discontinued MAC Naturally Transformed right in the center just to give myself a little pout. You guys know it's my holy grail. No lipstick compares at all. So yeah, this is the finished look. Let me do a little bit of setting spray. I have the Catrice Prime and Fine right in front of me. Awesome. I'll have that sit. But some of the things that I wasn't able to use in today's video that I kind of planned on using were these Stila Glitter and Glows. I do have 4 shades. I have Wanderlust, Dollish, Kitten Karma, and Rose Gold Retro. But these ones are some really beautiful neutrals. Obviously, I was going to use them if I was going to do that neutral look. And then I have here the Isle of Paradise Tanning Drops. Now, I actually wanted to know your opinion on these. Do you feel like they actually work? I have never really used any kind of self-tanner. I have once, went very poorly, never did it again, okay? Scarred, terrified. And then I also got the Rituals of Sakura Nourishing Conditioner, and these ones were all from Look Fantastic. So I wasn't able to use those today, but I'm excited to use them in the future, and I would love your opinion on some of the products that I used. Do you end up liking it? Do you not like it? How's the Putty Primer for you? How is it? I don't know. Still, I don't know. Okay, that's not for me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop on some clothes for this dinner date, but for now, this is what we got going on. Yes, a simple pop of blue smoky eye with a nude base. How is it? How do we like it now that the horrendous headband is off my head? This cheek, this side kind of looks a little funny because just of the way I apply that putty bronzer, but that's okay. I'm gonna wear a mask. No one's gonna see. Unless I take it off for dinner. Damn it. You know what? I never win, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to win at life. No one's gonna know. They just need to mind their business anyways. That's fine, okay? Oh, I also did not do any highlighter, but that's fine. We're gonna go out like this. We love the shine from the Charlotte Tilbury. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me, checking up on me. That was really sweet of you. A lot of you guys asked if I was okay, and I really did appreciate that. Also, thank you guys so much for just listening to a ton of my nonsense. I know I just ramble on forever and ever about things, but truth be told, the only really big life update that I have for you guys is that I'm a full-time artist, and I am really happy about it, and I just cannot believe that I am living a goal that I thought would take forever to reach. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you guys so much for supporting my small business. Keep your eyes out for the lashes. All right, and thank you to Look Fantastic for sponsoring this video and for sending me some products to try. I always appreciate it, and as always, I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.